Writing songs with a righteous calm.
Like goons give a fuck if it's right or wrong. You could lose all your luck.
You invite this harm. You ain't dogs, you a pup. Catch a
Party and jaw.
sipping fruit through a straw.
Tell the cops it was raw.
2 to the body,
3 to the head.
the 4th was on the floor.
By the time you
Figured out what hit you
you're happy,
to the morgue.
you must have been the biggest
Cause the hardest how you
ball.
Tempers fly hottest till last summer. Through the test of times I wonder. Raise the roof with scraps of lumber. Pull myself out the gutter. Over time the pain gets number. Abuse of ways with scars of a cutter. Be something special, a stunner. With love the strength in numbers. Got my wisdom from my mother. Can run these streets like a marathon runner. Won't be a liar, cheat. Only recognition you see. Watching the next man bleed. No loyalty, so I play for keeps. Stand firm and rise above defeat. When I only have crumbs to eat. At my table you don't deserve to be. Family ties but we never speak. When the days turn to weeks, the months turn to years. Learn not to shed a tear when the distance is near. Memories I hold dear, my character to try to smear. I'm aging with no fear. Thanks to God I'm blessed, he's quick to put me in check. When I was pumping your chest, pops I heard your last breath. In your eyes I seen death, now your demons can rest. Writing songs with a righteous calm.
Like goons give a fuck if it's right or wrong. You could lose all your luck.
You invite this harm. You ain't dogs, you a pup. Catch a
Party and jaw.
sipping food through a straw.
Tell the cops it was raw.
2 to the body,
3 to the head.
the 4th was on the floor.
By the time you
Figured out what hit
you're happy,
to the morgue.
you must have been the biggest
Cause the hardest how you
ball. You understand all the plans to get the upper hand. Recover land and labor, saying your skills in demand. Building scams that won't show up in the building scans. The written laws that were taught and in which you stand. So now we're bought with a price they won't identify. And now you thought you were nice and now terrified. It's not televised, internet or radio. Only the lies are only prize, what a way to go. You reap karma, how you treat dharma. Cause all your creeps wearing white sheets and sit on seat warmer. We bring the heat bomber. You hearing weak genres, mirror images of visions that you need more of. But your soul shorter that you can't go in order. Dollar signs don't equal qualified. Don't ignore the bottom line. Hallucinate and say you prophesy. I can see it in your hollow eyes.
Writing songs with a righteous calm.
Like goons give a fuck if it's right or wrong. You could lose all your luck.
You invite this harm. You ain't dogs, you a pup. Catch a
Party and jaw.
sipping food through a straw.
Tell the cops it was raw.
2 to the body,
3 to the head.
the 4th was on the floor.
By the time you
Figured out what hit
you're happy,
to the morgue.
you must have been the biggest
Cause the hardest how you
ball.
Shadow box with the critics, spawn bouts so prolific. I speak my mind, you should be more specific. My blueprint, now's the time to pitch it. My bloodline runs from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Represent every word written, best believe I live them. I earn my keep, nothing give it. Cordial but can't be passive. Being too aggressive be collateral damage. Try seeing the lateral advantage. Sometimes your views are radical antics. Fuck your plans, job of ruining it. With my bare hands proving it. Riding shotgun with the chewers. Watch your mouth, don't be stupid.
I have you hanging out like the 22 Judas from a palm tree at a beach with a bunch of nudists. They see that shit and be like, who knew that you would do this? I snapped a few weeks ago, I went to see a Buddhist. He laughed at me cause the way he crossed his legs I couldn't do it. This fucking yoga man, fuck it, I'm Muslim and Jewish. Cause Christianity began to be a fucking nuisance. God, don't get mad at me, I question the insanity of priests raping little boys and preachers making salaries. I'm trying not to have a judgmental mentality. Look at the bright side, I saved some fatalities.
Writing songs with a righteous calm.
Like goons give a fuck if it's right or wrong. You could lose all your luck.
You invite this harm. You ain't dogs, you a pup. Catch a
Party and jaw.
sipping food through a straw.
Tell the cops it was raw.
2 to the body,
3 to the head.
the 4th was on the floor.
By the time you
Figured out what hit
you're happy,
to the morgue.
you must have been the biggest
Cause the hardest how you
ball.